Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. This is episode number 238. Today's episode's pretty jam-packed. There's lots going on. It's not a gameplay episode. You saw lots of that over the last few days as we finished Gold 2 in the Weekend League. Most of the episodes of the last couple of days have been Foot Champs highlights, so I thought I'd stay away from the gameplay today and do some menu content just to get some things done in the club. Now, if you do enjoy, do me a favour right at the start, hit me with a thumbs up button. You know that we're shooting for 3,000 likes. We always are. If you can make that happen, you'll make my day. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And click the notification bell and all of that good stuff. So, no, I haven't gone mad and switched my team to put Dan James up front. I was just doing some squad battle stuff for Ayoze Perez. Yeah, I needed Prem players, pretty much. That was what it was. I'd done the Spanish players part. But yeah, I've also sold... who have I sold? Moses Simon. Got rid of him because I figured after the end of the Weekend League, like, he would go down in price. And he had been dropping since Saturday night. So when I could have sold him at 220k, after I'd finished on Sunday, he was down to 195k. By the time I ended up listing him, 190k, and that's what we eventually get for him. I tried a little bit more, it didn't work in the first hour, so of course we're going to sell him for a little bit less. But 190k after tax is still at least break even, if not a tiny bit of profit on him, which means that the two TOTS we bought last week, Moses Simon and Fernandinho, we've probably come up in profit overall by about 20, 30k, something like that, which is actually quite good for me. You guys know that I normally lose coins. So that was the reason why I sold him, because I just thought, is he going to start dropping like a rock? And I've since seen him over what I sold him for, which is annoying. That's classic Lasty. And then I've also seen him like way under what I sold him for, and that was the later time I checked him. So I think the market in general has actually come down quite a bit over the last 24 to 48 hours since the Weekend League stopped, which is... like, to a point where a lot of these player prices look cheaper than I thought they should be. And you're going to see that catches us out a little bit later on in the episode. So I complete the Prem Challenge, whatever it was. I'm not going to do the kit. I don't think you should pay an 80 rated squad for a kit. I'm just not going to do it. Gold Players Pack, one rare. Go easy. And we are actually going to get a board from it. So fairly lucky. It's not a TOTS, it's not a walkout, and it's not particularly amazing, but we'll definitely take an 83 rated Iriaramendi. Too many L's, too many R's. I just don't know how to pronounce it very well. But we gave it our best shot, right? So he'll go in the club. He'll be an 83 rated fodder for some sort of SBC. We normally link up players from La Liga and stuff. They're normally some of the cheapest 83s to 84s out there. And we also get a small Prime Gold Players Pack from our season objectives. We haven't had anything good, I don't think, from our season objectives pack so far. Like, I know last season, I think we packed like a Harry Kane from a gold pack or something. So, the packs are getting better. Normally, as they get better, my pack luck actually gets worse throughout the season packs, that is. But there's no real complaining, considering we've had some great untradeable pack luck lately in obviously Joe Gomez. And before that, in the guaranteed packs, we've got like Atal and Douglas Costa, so players that are literally making my starting 11. So yeah, I wonder how the team would look if I didn't do those guaranteed SBCs and just had a lot more coins. We'd obviously have tradable players, but I think you get if you get lucky in an untradeable pack, you come away with a much better player than if you just spend the coins you've got on tradable players. They always hold a higher value price, don't they? And you know what I like to do on this series? I like to put my players and money into SBC players. So like we did Ndidi in yesterday's episode. You can arguably just go out and spend the same amount of coins on TOTS Fernandinho. They might be pretty similar. Ndidi's better, I'm telling you. I've used both of them. But some people might do that. I always take untradeable rewards every week as well. Some people wouldn't do that. They would take tradable rewards or coins, and that's how they manage their club. But I'm just a little bit different on this series. So we complete Ayoze Perez. Wanted to get him, one, because he looks all right, like stats-wise, not too bad, and two, because he would be great 89 rated Premier League fodder. I also finished in Gold 1 this week for Squad Battles. So that's what I did on Sunday night. I'd already got like 9 or 10,000 Squad Battles points. So I played those 7 games for Ayoze Perez instead of going to like Gold 1 in the weekend league. Less stressful. It gets me a couple different packs at a different time, and some guaranteed extra coins as well and stuff. So, and of course it would unlock me that player. So that was the time that I decided to spend there in Squad Battles, which is far less stressful. It might be annoying sometimes, but far less stressful than putting it all on the line in the weekend league, right? And I was well and truly happy with where we finished this weekend. We're getting our 2 guaranteed Prem Red TOTS tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. But we pack a Gabriel Jesus here, and that's going to eventually sell later on for like 4.5k. I don't think he's normally worth that, but with the Premier League upgrade packs that came out, he was about the only tradable player left that I had that I could sell from the Prem, so I just listed him up and eventually went after the hour. But we do get some packs from our Squad Battles rewards. We're also going to get 11,000 coins or something, so it's just a little bit to top the club up, whether it's just in terms of players. I haven't really checked the bronzes and silvers there to see if I got anyone good. You know, did we get a Paderborn player or a Norwich player or anyone like that we could sell for a lot of money? I will check the club a little bit later. I don't think we really got anyone though. And then from the final one, we get Campagna. It's just not great, is it? I've had better rewards from Squad Battles from finishing literally bronze 1 or something, and that was just from getting a bit lucky. So the next thing I did was go into some online friendlies just with one of my mates to get pretty much just to get the Figo story and the doctor, forgotten his name. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Socrates. How would you forget that? To get the Socrates and Figo stories done, it just takes a couple games against your mates, and then you return the favour and you quit on them, and it's all good. And with that, we get the Tifos. More importantly, we get like 3,000 to 4,000 XP, which is lovely. And I also ended up getting week 2 silver done, where I was bottlenecked because I needed to score a low driven shot. Well, that's now opened up gold weekly for me, which means more XP can come into the club. And we did hit our level 15 reward. I feel like we're a little bit behind everyone this season, which is fine. Even if we didn't get the level 30 player, I don't think I'd be that bothered. They would just be fodder, but it'd be nice to get them for fodder reasons, obviously. But yeah, Elianusi is the player that we're going to pick. He looks the best of an average bunch at this stage of the game. Probably never going to use him. Probably definitely going to stick him into an SBC. Probably definitely. Yeah, he's going into an SBC, isn't he? And I can't remember what this particular pack is for. It was probably for playing the friendly matches against your mates. Yeah, we end up getting Ramen, who I think is a duplicate already. So as much as I don't have that many players in my club, he was a dupe, but a tradable dupe, the one that I could swap from my club. So if you do still have like rare Irish players, like bronzes, silvers and golds, check your club. If they're tradable, you can list them up on the market if you haven't already done the 4-leaf Clover SBC, the advanced SBC, because they do still sell. Like that Egan still goes like 2.5k instabid. I probably could have got 3k from him, but I just listed him up from what I thought I might get for him. So we applied for the weekend league again this week. Obviously, we are a glutton for punishment, and then we're also seeing that this Premier League upgrade came out. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go in my club. I'm going to do one. So that's what we do. That's all I could do. I thought maybe we'll get 5 out of the amount of Prem players that we got in the club. But no, that's literally all we could do. And this SBC is way overpriced. When the players were like, when you just narrow it down to one league of rare players that you can use, those players shoot up in price, right? It's just ridiculous. Now, do we get a board or a walkout? We get a walkout. We don't get a blue, but we get a walkout. It's going to be French centre-back from Man City, which is, of course, Laporte. If only we'd opened this pack this time last year, it would have been TOTS Laporte, who actually we did end up getting last year in an upgrade pack during the week of Prem TOTS. So I guess it all happens again, but this time he's not blue. Yeah, so Laporte, welcome to the club. That's premium fodder right there. That is someone that I can definitely stick in to some sort of upgrade SBC, whether it be a guaranteed TOTS or something. I'll use him wisely. Don't you worry about that. So then with the rest of the stuff that I had in my club, I decided to sell the non-rare golds. So I've still got rare golds that are tradable, rare golds that are untradeable, and non-rare golds that are untradeable as well in the club. But I was just shy of some coins to buy this Jordan Henderson that I really wanted. And I was monitoring his price all night. It just dipped under 500k. Then I saw him come down to about 480, and then he sort of stuttered for a little bit. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and get him for less than 474. And one pops up here, 469. Love it. I get him for like 6k cheaper than the next one on the market. And sometimes they were even selling. He was going back up to 480, 485. I've since seen that he's like under 450 now. So I just genuinely didn't think that he would drop much lower than that. I thought 469k for a card like that looks unreal value. I really did. And sometimes you just have to like bite the bullet and take the risk when you think the player price is going to be about at its lowest. I've missed the boat here a little bit. Whether or not he goes back up, I think he will. I don't know. I'm terrible with market knowledge. But I have decided to buy Jordan Henderson. I'm really excited about that. I think he's going to be a great asset to the team. It's going to require a little bit of a shake-up in the squad, because this was what I was currently rocking. I had Ayoze Perez in there just for... I wasn't going to use him, I don't think, but he was in there for now. But after a while, I sort of figured out how I could get a squad of mine working together with some of my players, and I decided to put the engine chem style on Hendo because I think that brings him up to like a 98 rated centre mid, which is absolutely nutty. So the squad actually ends up looking like this. So this is one thing that we could go with for this weekend league if we wanted to, all right? Atal on 8 chemistry, and then the Brazilians down the right-hand side are all on 7. So when Hendo gets his 10 chem for loyalty, it will be on 99 chem again, which is something we were very much used to last week, and it didn't make a difference, right? We finished gold 2. We did really well. So that's what we could do. And that is just in case we don't get good reds tomorrow. You know, we could get Trent, De Bruyne, Mahrez. No, we couldn't. I mean, that we could if we did that with the guaranteed TOTS pack as well, I was going to say. But, like, we could get Sionchu, Henderson, the goalkeeper, and a duplicate Alisson or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, it could go terribly, or it actually could go insanely well. If it does go well, then we can change the team around again before the weekend league starts. If it doesn't go well, I'm really happy with this squad right here. At least with like Overmars starting and stuff. He can come off at half-time. We've got Ryan Kent. We've got other great players on the bench that we can use. But yeah, I'm actually like really happy with how this team looks. I'm so excited to use Ndidi and Henderson as my 2 DMs this week. It brings out Cyprian, who has been great the last couple of weeks. No word of a lie. But Henderson is that balanced DM, that one that can push up and move around if he wants to. And then Ndidi is the rock at the back. Like, I'm excited. I actually think that they're going to be 2 fantastic midfielders on this game that might make things just that little bit easier. So, some stuff sold. It was like golds that were already up on the market that when I was trying to make the coins to buy Hendo. So we're up to about 30k again. So we're not completely broke, but we can't really do much. Maybe we've got just about enough coins to complete the odd challenge SBC or something. But of course that will change when we get our weekend league rewards and stuff. We added, what did we get? 45k for gold 2? So more than 30k that we normally get anyway. And for the final couple of minutes of this episode, I wanted to show you my tactics because despite showing you every 20 episodes or so, my Instagram DMs, my tweets are all full of people saying, what do you play that 4-2-2 on? Can you show me your tactics? Here you go. Balanced. 4-4. Balanced. I play balance. That's all I know. 4 width on the offense and 5 players in the box. 2 corners, 2 free kicks. So that's what I play. It's super simple. It looks really basic. And I think this is a really like mid-level set of tactics, right? You're not drop back 1 depth. You actually are fairly exposed at the back, but it does push forward nicely and the team does work as a unit together, and it's balanced. It is a great way to explain it, and we are playing on balance, so it's a perfect way to explain it, really. So yeah, that's what I play. I do have one which is like 4-4-2, constant pressure, 10 width, 10 depth, just get everyone forward and just throw the kitchen sink at them, as I like to say every episode. But here is what I do for instructions. So my 2 strikers are on stay central, stay forward. One of them is mixed attack, that's Neymar. One of them is getting behind, that's Douglas Costa. I like that difference in the runs that those 2 make when they're like that. I think it works in the 4-2-2-2. Basic defensive support, get into the box and drift wide. That is what goes onto both of my central attacking midfielders. So they stay out wide because I was used to playing that 4-4-2 before. But then they also get in behind. So they sort of like move in at the back, which I actually really like. And it's worked out quite well. Last couple of weekend leagues, they've both been getting lots of assists, which is good. They're getting involved. The DMs. Cut passing lanes and cover centre is on both of them. One of them gets balanced attack, and that's Henderson. And the right DM, which is Ndidi, gets to stay back while attacking. So I want Henderson to push forward into that centre mid. Sometimes even a central cam role. And then Ndidi, just hold back, mate. Just stay back a little bit and really protect my defence. So that's what I want from them. And then the final part, fullbacks. Stay back while attacking. That's all I want from you. I don't want you to push up too far forward. If I want to run with you, I'll do it manually. I think that they still stay up too far, and that might be because of my depth. You know, I'm not on 1 depth like a lot of people on this game. I do sometimes feel like they are a bit too narrow, but if I increase the width, then the centre-backs come out with them, and I like the centre-backs where they are. I just want the full-backs to go from here to just here, just to stop that wing play a little bit, but it's very difficult to make that happen in the tactics, so you got to try and just do that a little bit more manually. But guys, that's going to wrap things up for the episode for today. Tomorrow will be my red player picks, and I genuinely am very excited. It's probably the most excited I could possibly get for all year, and I hope you guys are as well. Thank you for watching. Why don't you smash a thumbs up? We're going for 3,000 likes. If you can make that happen, you'll make my day. Subscribe to the channel. I thank you for that. And of course, don't forget to come follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Check what I'm doing out in real life every single day on my stories and whatnot. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay inside, play games, take it easy, everyone. Catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.